All right, guys. Well, really excited to have you guys here to your first onboarding video. You can see here that it's misspelled, first of all, just so that. But we got 1-1, which is week 1, day 1. So really excited to have you guys here recording this because you guys are in kind of a similar position where you're working full-time still, and so sales meetings at like 10 a.m. are not going to be something that's going to work for us. So I wanted to record these videos as much as possible so that you guys don't have to just read through some slideshows or some documents. Wanted to have at least some sort of interaction. You guys can see my face in the bottom right hand corner, and we can onboard you with a little bit of interaction. So anyway, welcome. So excited. Let's just go ahead and jump through this first video really quick. So for each day, I'm going to have kind of an agenda like this that I'll send to you guys, and it'll have the different things that I'd like you to go through on the day. So without further ado, this one starts with some university videos. These university videos are just some generic videos that have information in them about sales in general. So first one is a welcome to the sales team, which I feel like is a good way to start, and then the power of a winning mindset. So that'll be on these first university videos. Again, they're just generic sales videos. They're not directly linked to Lawn Pride, but there's a lot of good information in there. So I want you guys to take a look at those. I put the link in here, so if I click on it, there is a link in here, so you should be able to get to it. If not, then I have put them on YouTube so that you guys can see them. Second thing is we have our Lawn Pride University slideshows. So there's going to be something like 14 or 15 of these slideshows that have a lot of information in them. If I click on here, you can see like there's onboarding, management, compensation. So there are some of these videos to go through. I'm going to try to create videos for each one of the slideshows just because they are text dense, and I don't want you to just have to read them all. So I am going to try to create a video and link it so that you guys have that to be able to go through. The rest of this stuff is a little bit administrative. When you start a new job, obviously you have a lot of paperwork that you need to get done, especially for payroll and different things. So that's what a lot of this is. But we do have the pre-training agreement, which is a document that you can fill out. Talks about your goals and different things. So we'll go through the pre-training agreement. Then I've linked the W-4. Need to have this filled out and sent back to us. You guys are going to be 1099 employees, which technically is a contractor. So that's what the W-4 is for. And then we also need some of this for the payroll. We need to get an official form of ID that can be a driver's license or a passport, something like that. And then the I-9, which I have linked as well here so that you can get into that. But we need those two pieces of documentation back as well. Then we have the direct deposit form, which is good if you want to get paid. So here's all of the information that we need on there. So please fill that out and get it back to us. Then we have the employment agreement, which is essentially our contract between us, just saying that we're going to be working together. So there is the employment agreement, an at-will employee, all of that. So that's all in there. And then lastly, we have our mission, vision, and values. I feel like this is probably the most important document, even though it's the simplest that you'll get on day one. And that's really just to show where we're going. I do go through this in the presentation, but we want to make sure that we communicate what our goals are as a company, at least in the broad general sense. So our mission is that we want to be committed to excellence in turf care and ensure that every yard that we work on becomes a source of pride for its owner. I drive around Charlotte and Huntersville, and I see a lot of yards that could not be the pride of anyone. And we want to make sure that we provide every single person with the opportunity to have a lawn that is a source of pride for them. Our vision is to become the go-to name in turf care in this area for homeowners and businesses seeking beauty, quality, and reliability. We're powered by family and fueled by passion. I know that you guys have talked about family being important, and I totally agree. Our family-owned, locally owned and operated business is fueled by that passion. And so we want, as we bring people on, we want them to feel as though this is a place that can be a second family to them. I've always had that wherever I've been, and I want that to be something with my company as well. The challenge is that we're virtual, and so if there's anything that you guys need, being virtual obviously makes it a little bit more difficult for culture purposes, but I want to be able to build a strong culture even though we're all kind of separate. I don't want you guys to feel like you're on an island. So that is something that is important to me. And then we do share the code of values that Lawn Pride embraces in showing respect for all people, acting in integrity in all dealings, serving customers with enthusiasm, and then having fun in the process. I believe that even in the darkest days that you can find things to have fun with in the process. And so we want to make sure that as we're serving our customers that we create an atmosphere where it is expected and embraced that we are going to have fun regardless. So anyway, that is this first video. I hope that this works out as a process and that you guys enjoy this. I'm going to go try to record some of these other videos for you so that you can enjoy these videos at your leisure. But there are going to be a couple of daily videos, so I want you to be able to be onboarded in the best way possible. So I look forward to talking to you guys in the next video, and we'll talk to you soon.